Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, great, thank you. Are you excited about today?
I'm very excited, yeah, thrilled to be here. Alan Jones, who's, a hero to me, he picked the film, so really nervous, but, thrilled, delighted to be here.
So how did you become a part of this project? Like, what made you want to do this project?
Well, I made a film before this called Humps, which was a mockumentary about the Bow Ness Monster, which is a sort of the Lake District equivalent of the Loch Ness Monster. And then we had the lockdown, and a theatre who sort of showed my first film, they sort of started off investing to make The Freaks of Fancy. They sort of invested a little bit of money. And I wanted to make a sort of psychological gothic horror film set in the 1920s because I love the 1920s look, the aesthetic. And I thought, well, a gothic horror with an Art Deco sort of veneer. And that was the sort of fetal sort of origins of it, if you will.
So when it came to casting, how did you find the perfect cast for this?
Well, so I put out a press release. I sort of put out what I wanted. A few actors from my first film came on board, and then Holly, who's standing to my right, you won't see her, but she just answered the sort of press release that I put out, and I auditioned her, and she was perfect. Long ginger hair, but she's playing a sort of, sort of brunette flapper girl, and she's like, I can plait my hair up and put the flapper wig on, and she did it, and it worked beautifully.
So for lovers of horror, what do you reckon they will love about this film?
Sorry, say that.
For lovers of horror, for people that love the horror genre, what do you reckon they will love about this film?
That hopefully I've been respectful to the early sort of gothic horror, the German expressionist films like Nosferatu, Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, and the sort of early Universal horror. If you like that sort of aesthetic, I've tried to, recreate that with a sort of, obviously a veneer that surrounds a lot of different sort of, even some sort of contemporary social issues. But ultimately it's got a release at the end. It's got that tension and that release, and there's a payoff at the end. So, persevere and you'll get a payoff at the end.
So what was your favourite scene to film in this? Without giving anything too much away, what was your favourite?
Probably the end where everyone dies. Most people die at the end. That was the most favourite. Yeah.
And then if you could sum up this film in 3 words, how would you sum it up?
Sorry, say that.
If you can sum up the film in 3 words, how would you sum it up?
3 words. Oh my gosh. Oh God, hang on. Worth the wait.
I like that.
The climax.
And then lastly, what can we expect from you in the future?
Well, I'm working on a new film now called House of the Unseen. It's the working title, so it may change, so don't hold me to it. It's 3 stories with a classic Amicus, the Amicus horror anthology. So it's in that style with 3 stories with a wraparound story that threads through it. One is set in the 16th century, sort of a folk horror witch finder one. The other 2 are contemporary tales. So that, and hopefully we're shooting that after FrightFest. We're going to shoot that between now and December, and then I'm going to be editing it and get it ready for a summer release next year. Fingers crossed.
Amazing. Well, it was so lovely meeting you, and enjoyed today.
Thank you so much. I'm thrilled to be here. Everyone's been wonderful, sweet. I've had a brilliant experience, and I'm delighted to become part of the FrightFest family.
Amazing. Well, yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.